Out of all the things in GTA Online that need to be fixed, whether they're big or small problems, there's one thing in particular that I personally hope gets fixed or tweaked or improved upon in the Biker DLC. Just because it's a problem now, and I feel like it's only gonna get worse when the Biker DLC comes out. The problem that I'm talking about is allowing offensive vehicles or vehicles with weapons on them to go into passive mode. And I don't know about you guys, but I've run into this a lot over the past few weeks. And I don't get on GTA Online every day. I get on every now and then, to record Fashion Friday, to get some gameplay, just to have some fun, just relax, drive around. There's always one guy, whether it's in a jet, in an insurgent or something, in some sort of offensive vehicle that constantly goes in and out of passive mode and just griefs the entire lobby. And this is on PC, where there's not that big of a player base. So I can only imagine on consoles where there's a lot more people how bad this might happen. And I don't know why all of a sudden this is happening, because I used to only really see it when people got their Valkyries out. Basically, the helicopter pilot in the Valkyrie would just hover over the passive mode option, while the people in the gunner seats, they would kill people, and when somebody tried to shoot them down, the pilot would quickly go in the passive mode and you couldn't defeat them. Like, there was no way to kill them because they would constantly abuse this system. And I've noticed it more with jets now, especially people in Hydras. They're getting maybe tired of the homing launchers and people blowing them up, so they'll go on their bombing run and then they'll go into passive mode so you can't blow them up or you can't lock onto them. And then they'll wait a minute, come back around, do the same thing, and repeat this process over and over again. And it's so frustrating because you really can't do much about it. I mean, you can say, oh, get lucky and try to RPG them or snipe them while they're not in passive mode, but that's a lot harder than it sounds. And I think this is only going to get worse when the Biker DLC comes out, because I've already seen people in the comment section on Twitter, on various forums, saying that because they don't like bikers, they're going to grief them. They're going to go in an insurgent, go off the radar, go into passive mode, and then, get out of passive mode when they find the bikers, and then just plow them all over. I mean, we all know that's going to happen with the jets. The jets, could you imagine? That's like a freaking dream for jet people, for jet griefers. 8 people all bunched up in a really tight formation or something like that. That's 8 easy kills for them with the explosive rounds on the jet. And they'll just go into passive mode once they do their little bombing run. And if Rockstar are gonna lock these biker missions or biker activities to a public lobby, this needs to get done, in my opinion. We all know how the CEO stuff turned out. A lot of people actually were not happy because of this. People would just grief them when they were transporting, a lot of cargo that could have gotten them a lot of dollars in GTA cash, but it gets destroyed because there's a guy in a Hydra, either off the radar, in passive mode, or whatever, griefing all the people doing CEO work. And the weirdest part about passive mode, and I like the change that they did, a year or two ago when Next Gen came out, because the last gen passive mode was absolutely horrible, and they have improved upon it. But why, and this goes back to Rockstar logic, why does it make any sense that the vehicles or the air vehicles that you get on your yacht, the Super Volatile Carbon, the Swift Deluxe, you can't go in passive mode in those? And there are no guns or no weapons on them, so it makes absolutely no sense that you can't go into passive mode in these high-end or deluxe air vehicles, yet you can go into passive mode in a Laser, or in a Hydra, or in a Valkyrie, or in a Buzzard, or in a Savage. I really hope Rockstar learned their lesson with the CEO stuff, and how making that strictly in public lobbies, unless they tweak something or do something to get rid of the griefers, it's not gonna work out because of the way people play the game. And I'm really hoping that the Bikers DLC doesn't follow that same path. I want it to do good. I want people to be happy while playing it, and if it goes down the same path of the CEO stuff, a lot of people were not happy because of what I mentioned, all the griefers destroying their money, basically. So that's why I feel like the passive mode change is the one thing that really needs to be fixed going into the biker DLC. You guys can let me know in the comment section what you think. I'm sure any logical person would agree with me, and maybe the only people that don't agree are the people that are in the jets doing the griefing, because I literally see no reason why passive mode should be allowed in vehicles with weapons. Anyway, that is it with the video. Thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts, like I said, in the comment section. Maybe Rockstar will do something about this, because I just hope that the biker DLC doesn't get plagued by the same issues that the CEO DLC had. See you in the next one, though. As always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.